Haumataku yapi. Yushki awachi kampe. Chante washte nape choose apelo. Guthrie Capossela machi apelo. So my name is Guthrie Capossela, and greeting you all in a good way today. One of the themes of our powwow and one of the things that we try to instill in our school district is that Native American people are still here today. And not only are we still here, we're doing multiple things in diverse and multifaceted lights. As you can see, I'm a very light-complected individual, you could say white passing. And so we've got students at Rochester Public Schools who might be white passing, who might look like a typical Indian or have darker skin, as you might think. We have some students who might appear to be black or African American, or might appear to be Asian or some other ancestry. There's a lot of multiracial Native American students, not only at Rochester Public Schools, but across our country. And it's important for our communities to understand that Native American people are still here, that we're not monolithic, not one people. I know I've mentioned it before, but we come from over 570 different tribes. And I'm from a small tribe in North Dakota and South Dakota called the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. Here in Minnesota, we have 11 tribal nations. These tribal nations are made up of Dakota and Ojibwe or Anishinaabe people. And those are not the only Native people that we have in our school district or at our state. Here in Rochester Public Schools and in Rochester itself, there are people from over 35 different tribal nations living here and attending our schools today. And if you include our Native Hawaiians, we have people from as far away who are indigenous to Hawaii, Alaska, all the way over to Cherokees on the eastern coast, all the way down to our Dene or our Navajo people down in the southwest or even further southwest, thinking in Southern California when Victor was presenting on fry bread from the Torres Martinez band of Desert Kuya Indians. And it's important for us to realize that we have a lot to learn from our Native people. There's treaties that allow us to live in the United States. And it's important that we recognize that ancestral people had this as their paradise before Americans did. So today, we want everyone to understand that we are here to celebrate not only our Native American graduates, but all of our Native American students at Rochester Public Schools, whether they look like me or look like somebody else. That we have a diverse student body, and we want to make sure that you understand that they are here and that they are going to be doing great things and are destined for great things. Maybe they'll be school teachers someday, maybe they'll be doctors someday. But Native Americans are here, and we're doing dynamic things and dynamic roles, and we're not relegated to the past, and we're not just living on reservations. In fact, over 3/4 of Native American people live in urban areas. So, there's many Native American people here, and there's many Native American people in our Twin Cities area, and we're happy to be bringing some of these teachings and information to you all today. And we're happy to be part of the community, and we hope that we can continue to connect and do so in a good way. So this is a place to learn. This is a place for us to reach out and to get to know one another. And I'm happy to have played this small part here with Rochester Public Schools and the American Indian Parent Advisory Committee. If you are a parent of a Native student and you're not currently on the committee or you're not currently attending committee meetings, please reach out to Regan or Laura and get that information from them so we can see you at the next parent committee meeting and we can involve you in the work, in the good work that the school district is doing and bring you in a good way. We're always happy to meet new people and we're happy to connect. So hopefully we'll see you all again in the future. And for our non-Native folks, I'm just happy that you're here, happy that you're taking the time to recognize and celebrate our Native students. We've come really far. They're extremely resilient. We had over 100 years in American Indian boarding schools, and so it's amazing that we have so many American Indian graduates here today, given how difficult of a road it was for our Native people to be here. So thank you for taking the time to watch these videos, to learn more about our Native students and more about our Native cultures represented here within these videos. and we appreciate your support and being allies in the work. So thank you all very much. A special thank you to our teachers and our administrators. This year has been extremely difficult. As I've said in previous videos, I have 2 kids, and so I know firsthand how difficult this year has been for teachers, and I appreciate all of your work. You guys are superheroes. Thank you for helping our kids get to the finish line. Thank you for partnering with parents as much as you have. Thank you for going the extra mile and doing everything you've done this year. There's no way we'd be here without you guys, and so really appreciate all of your work. I want to say a special thank you to Tucker Quitone. He is a special friend and a mentor to me and a school teacher here at Rochester Public Schools and an amazing advocate for Native American students. So thank you, Tucker. I always appreciate your support. Everybody have a great week. Doksha ake wa chian kinkte.